Blub blub everyone, welcome back to X2 The Threat. With me, GaryTheGammarid. We are still in the Argon systems. We are right in front of the Argon 1 because FMAX had a great hint, which I totally did not see before. And because Saya Ko told me, or Eleanor Ko, I think it was Eleanor Ko. Was it Eleanor? Yes, Eleanor Ko was that. Ben wants to talk to me, so let's first talk to Ben before we decide that we want to trade or stuff. And we named our ships. We have the PMS ML172 and the PMS Bernie Memorial, apparently. Which is interesting.
You are talking to the automated interaction system. Make your...
Yes, a person, please. Bandana, what are you going on about, my friend?
Ah, Julian, my young friend, there you are. It's good to see you again. Eleanor Ko was quite pleased with your work. She told me how you handled that pretty severe situation out there. I must admit, I'm impressed. But enough of that, please dock with the Argon 1 and come to my office.
Docking granted.
The only way how we can dock with this thing, question is, where should we dock this? Oh god, he just abruptly stopped. Where's the docking thing? Yeah, this is dangerous down here, next to the engines. Although this ship looks kinda stubby and strange, I still like the design choices in here. I still like the artwork they did. Probably above then? And I find the new X4 choices to be so alien sometimes. It's very strange to me. I have no idea where you can dock on this ship. God damn it. Oh, there. Back there, okay. Let's not hit these things, please. Okay, we don't have such a girthy exterior this time, so that's why we died once in the last part. Okay, we are very slim now and very sleek. Let's see. Oh god, aren't we pretty?
Hi, Julian.
These cutscenes.
Have a seat. So, where to start? Right. You always wanted to know why I helped you out in the first place. I'd have told you earlier, but I wasn't sure. Hell, none of us were. And I didn't intend to spread false information, especially in this particular case. The thing is, I'm a very good friend of your father. I know, you've never met him and you probably thought he was dead or didn't care. However, I assure you, that's not the case. Ever since your mother left him, he's been looking all over for you. The thing is that you're very hard to pin down. I know, I tried it myself several times. You've always managed to avoid prison.
There it is.
So this
the big
time,
reveal.
We finally got our chance. At first, I wasn't sure, so I kept you in the dark. For a while now, I have to admit. I'm sorry about that, but believe me, it was necessary. This way, things will turn out best. For you and your father.
Okay. Will you tell me who it is? What do you mean turn out best? Who is he? Why the hiding? Yeah, he probably helped me. He probably had an eye on me with this. Yeah, I agree, people are the worst. I met some today and I did not enjoy it. Well, Mia, I agree there. Have to deal with them at my job every day, which is especially nice when they are fighting about toilet paper and flour, says Ferrania. So yeah, I can also agree there. Not the greatest, I know. Not the greatest. Luckily, I'm not first level support, only, well, third? Second? Third? Something. Yeah, why the hiding? Come on, Bandana. I thought we were friends. Somehow.
Well, you might have heard his name once or twice. That's because he is, in fact, your current employer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's right. Your father is Kyle Brennan, head of TerraCorp. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions to ask, but first, let me give you a quick overview of his story so you'll understand his side of the story. That'll make things easier for you. But anyway, I think your father can tell you much more than I ever could. So I'd better leave it up to him. Unless, of course, there's anything you want to know right away.
Okay, there were 3 things in that were very wrong. First, just let me tell you his side of the story so you'll understand. Then he said, well, I leave that to him to tell you, apparently. And then he came up with, unless you want to know more. That doesn't make sense. These 3 sentences in a row just don't make any sense to me right now. Who wrote this script? Apparently they weren't clear on what they wanted to say, actually. Let me tell you his side of the story. Go ask him yourself. Yeah, exactly, Firanya. Isn't that strange? Am I the crazy one here? I don't know who made this script. It's hilarious. How did my father become head of such a big company? Well, he probably worked. I mean, we did actually made millions in the last game. So yeah, we worked our asses off. Come on. So my father wants to meet me. Now, how did he become such a big shot?
Julian, Kyle didn't become head of it. He founded TerraCorp many Yozoras ago.
Mm-hmm.
He did it as a way to fund his research. All these Yozoras, your father has yearned to build a technology that would allow him and others to return to his homeland.
You should have said home world, my friend. Because the captions are way better in this. Because it is literally his home world he's seeking. Because he's, of course, from Earth. And that's why they have the jump drive. Because they had it from his experimental craft. And they probably reverse engineered it. Or at least tried to. But, well, they're not the Terrans. And the Terrans have better tech in this universe. So, you know, they couldn't do it as good. Well, actually, the Terrans messed it up, too. That's why we landed in this part of the universe, in this gate network anyway. So he wants to meet me, then.
Of course
Governor.
He does, Julian. But it's really up to you. I talked to him a few Tezuras ago, and he asked me to send you over to the Gona Temple in the cloud-based Southwest system. Julian, believe me, your father really wants to see you. He's been looking forward to this for many Yozoras. Kyle, your father, has been on an important mission for a couple of Tezuras, but he said he'd be back at the Gona Temple by now. Just fly through the West Gate and twice through the South Gate to get there. I'll see you two soon. I've got to pay a visit to your father anyway. He's been terribly reserved when talking about his latest trips. Anyway, I wish you both the best of luck. Oh, before you head off, one last hint from an old space traveler. I suggest you call in at the local equipment dock before you leave for Cloud Base and buy a couple of speed upgrades for your ship. Goodbye, Julian.
FMAX, help me out here, please. How far should we go with the story? Because I know this game and all the other games of the series do not tell you when you can do a mission and when you can't do it. And I don't remember this game. A bit, apparently. So I don't know when we can do it and when we can't do it.
Incoming message.
There's a message. That's good. Let's just look for the equipment dock a little. My joystick is acting up for some reason. With the stupid roll stuff. That's an interesting conundrum. Should voice dialogue conform to subtitles or should subtitles conform to voice dialogue, says Bernie. That depends, I think. You are right, that is a conundrum. And probably the voice should come first, but because there is some leeway the voice art, you know, the artist has to convey the information. Maybe in the way of the person there, not always conforming to the script. But I think it makes more sense to say homeworld here, although it could have been artistic license to say homeland. Because that doesn't make it so obvious. But why didn't they change the subtitles too? Could have been an oversight, of course, but I would have enjoyed that to be the way it is intended to be. Let's look at the message first. Kyle Brennan, your father wants to meet you. Thank you for always reminding me that it's my father, because I have forgotten since you told me a minute ago. He will be at the Gona Temple soon. Fly through the west gate of Argon Prime and then southwards until you reach Cloud Base Southwest, where you will find the Gona Temple. Noah Geffeld, Gona Priest and Beholder of the Truth, awaits you. Contact him as soon as you have docked there. Let's just look in the equipment dock first.
Argon equipment dock.
If we can get there without dying horribly again.
You are positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Your father really wants to see you. He's so looking forward to this, but still not enough that he would have done the first step. No. You have to do it, Julian, because that's what adults do. Yeah, apparently. I mean, come on. We were a pirate, and he's the head of a multi-billion credit company, so. You know, there is some PR problem in there. But yeah, you're right. We have to do the first step. Of course, we are the son.
On behalf of our president and senator,
we should be happy that he's our father and do the work, you know? That's how it's done. Probably more a question of meeting approaching deadlines. Probably, Bernie, you're right. But still, it's, you know... I would have liked him to say homeworld, actually.
We would like to remind all visitors to visit
so you can be sure that the character knows this now
trading network established.
and is aware of it. Now let's look at this. We could get better lasers actually, but that upgrade is not much, and we can't get these unfortunately.
Credits. A deadly weapon found on.
Oh, the plasma thrower would have been so good. Mobile drilling system. Oh yeah, we can mine asteroids now. That's also very cool. The mass driver. I think that's new too. That's very good. Oh, photon pulse cannon. I love those. Those are destroyer weapons. They're amazing. And destroyer shields right here. That's, by the way, the shield. That's the shield that we got at the end of the first game as a reward. After we destroyed the Xenon mothership. So, interesting here. Interesting to have that. We don't have anything on the ship. Mineral scanner, freight scanner, everything we can't have. The trading system extension could be good. Cargo bay extension, of course. Engine tuning. I mean, better engines are always great.
Insufficient credits. Products are not bought.
It's a lot of money, though. Boost. We have the boost extension, as you can see. So yeah, the boost just sucks in this game, which is really bad, to be honest. An ore collector, which we would need with the mobile thingy up there. Mass driver ammunition, right. The mass driver now needs ammunition here. I think we need the scanner.
Scanner installed.
Don't think we need more of this. Aegis weapon system. This is a software extension for any shipboard computer. Now new commands are added to the ship. Okay. That is very, very, very expensive. That's 54 million credits. I do not know this, by the way. This is probably added by the script. By the extra script we have installed.
The next shuttle to the planet surface will depart.
The storyline is quite long. Can't really remember when you can dip in and out of it. Well, you can always dip in and out, FMAX. But the thing is, when should we? When can we still follow the storyline? With this ship and without money, and when do we need to upgrade our ship and equipment to further the story? That's my problem, and I do not know, so I actually want to get more money rather quickly, to be honest. We can buy this, we can transfer it to another ship if we want later.
Installed.
I think we should have this, and that's all we should buy, I think. We could get rid of our lasers, to be honest, they're crap, but... We can use these if we want. And as you can see now, I have 2 lasers installed. I only have 2 slots for lasers, but I can still buy more. That is something the former game would not allow me to do. And now we can, which is also an upgrade. We want the duplex scanner on any ship we use. Yeah, I think that's it. We don't... No, I don't think we want the extra speed. Don't think we need it, I hope. We'll see. Let's go to the cloud base. Let's hope we don't have to fight yet. Because that problem magically vanishes when you visit him. Yeah, right. Not the pew-pews. I'm sorry, Cosmodan, soon. I promise. Now, Cloud Base, we need to go south. There's Ore Belt, and we need to go to Cloud Base Southwest, which means one to the west from here. We could go through new sectors, though. I mean, why not? Let's go west and then just go south until Cloud Base, just to get a better understanding of the map, you know? Although the Argon sectors are very easy to understand, it's just 3 sectors in a row with Argon Prime in the middle, and then I think 2 up and 2 down in pairs of 3. So, pairs? Is it pairs? You know what I mean. It's easy to understand, actually, this part of the map. The Borons. Well, there are new sectors in this game, by the way. If you think about the first game, this game has way more sectors. Way more sectors. And X3 will expand on these sectors until you have over 300. Which is really cool. And there will be interesting new sectors in there. Even special sectors for the races, which are really, really nice. And the most beautiful ones, I think, are from the Borons. I love their special sectors in the lower right corner of the map, actually. There's a string of sectors later, not in this game, but in the others, that is so beautiful and so amazing. I love them. And very dangerous sectors, too. Really dangerous sometimes. I don't even think this game has all-out warfare. I don't even think it has. Like real war. But there is war against the Xenon in at least X3, I know this. X3 Reunion, I saw a nice war, and I even profited from that. Because I had a lucky shot against a destroyer. I think it was a... Why is there no South Gate here? Oh, that's the South Gate, oops. I know where I'm flying to. Come on, I'm the greatest pilot that ever lived. Of course. Just not good at navigation, apparently. Aaron Kessinger, hello! How are the deaths lately? Well, they are pretty bad. Oh, you mean in this game? They're pretty bad too, yeah. They're really bad. I mean, we have only 8k, so 9k. 9k credits. But hello, welcome, Aaron Kissinger, welcome. Kessinger, not Kissinger. That's different one. We are just following the story for a while, although I do not know when we should split from the story and get some profits to switch ships and stuff, because we for sure need a heavy fighter for some of the missions, or better, actually. An Argon Cerberus would be really nice. Corvette. Is that a Corvette? I think it's a Corvette in this game, and later we get frigates in X3. But I think that was an addition in X3 first.
Entering system. Red light.
I don't have the charisma points to call myself Kissinger. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But I can imagine. That charisma is just through the roof, I fear. I hope everyone is doing well on this weekend, and you have a great weekend. Mine just got better because I can play some X2 now. And I can play some X2 in the future too, because I will have to do some off-screen work in this game to get more money together and get a trade network going and stuff, which will eat some hours, I fear. But I don't think that will be really entertaining to watch. So don't know. I probably do that off-screen. Else I would stream it, but you know. Don't want to bore people, of course. I remember that you can't turn this tunnel thing off, but the problem is that won't make the load times any better, so... There we are. That is Cloud Base Southwest. Is this the right one? No, the Cloud Base Southwest. The Gona Temple. Okay, we need to find the temple now. Look at these clouds. Isn't that great? I mean, the first game didn't have any in them, I think. Was there even one cloud? I don't think so. It was just background, you know? Just, like these stars are just background images plastered to a wall. But look at these clouds, it looks great. And for such an old game, I mean, it's from 2003, so that's quite old. It's really cool. I like it. Haha, you could say that. I had the most unlucky train travel of my life yesterday. Oh, really? A terrifying tale of flooding and suicide attempts. By comparison, the weekend feels absolutely wholesome. Oh my god, I'm really sorry to hear that. Oh god, that's awful. That really is awful. Man, I hope it gets better now. And it's not that depressing anymore now. The next days and next week. I'm not looking forward to going by public transport again. Luckily, although we are switching to presents again. Oh, there's the temple. That's what I was looking for. Luckily, even though we're switching to presents, I probably don't have to until mid-September, which is nice. We got more home office days at least. 10 days now, 50% of the month we can spend in home office. Which is an improvement from the 4 we had before. So at least something good came of this. At least it wasn't your attempt? Yeah, at least. I hope so. At least we hope so. It wasn't your attempt. Man, and the flooding thing. That's also very bad. That destroyed a lot. People's lives, property, everything. Damn that. That's the Gona temple now. It looks quite similar to the one before. Actually, this part was there before, but this wasn't. We probably can dock now. It's interesting. Now, let's see.
Gona Temple.
Yes. Should we talk to someone there?
You are talking to the automated interaction system. Make your request.
Let's see. We want to talk to a person aboard. To Jaren Giesler. Okay. Leo Holter. Macrana and Metrana. Okay. Who was he called? I have no idea who we were supposed to talk to. These names all look strange to me, although they shouldn't, because one of them shouldn't be. Okay, Brent was it? No, it wasn't Brent Halter. Gona Temple, Noah Geffild. That's the guy. Okay, let's talk to Noah Geffild.
Automated interaction system. Make your request.
That's the spirit customer. Oh no, I missed that. Wait a second. Come on, let me see that. Also, I'm pretty sure in all the train delays I encountered in my life, several must have come from people sadly ending their lives. Oh damn, here I know about it because the person got saved in time, so that's a plus. Well, I hope it is. Definitely an upgrade on the temple graphics. Yeah, they are. Thanks for the name drop, FMAX. I forgot again. Noah Geffild. And here I am, just wanted to drop the sub and then go and flip some houses. Instead, I'm watching a game I didn't even know that existed. Played by a guy who spoke German last time I checked, and I'm still surprised how naturally it feels to hear you speaking English. Well, I thank you for that. I try. But I have some practice now, since I do that for a few months. About a year almost. I switched my YouTube channel. I made a new YouTube channel that is in English now. So if you scroll down and want to join there, anyone that is new here, you can. There's a lot of stuff already on there. And I did that last Christmas. I think just before I made this channel. And started my first projects and stuff. Ah yes, the Temple OS. Quite the rabbit hole. Apparently, yeah.
Ah, young Brennan Sama
Look
has
at the...
arrived at
He looks
long
amazing.
last. Feel welcome and pay us a visit.
And we will keep this guy for a while.
Come. Our temple will be honored to have you aboard.
I think we have to remember Noah Geffild for a while. Because I think we'll help him in X3 too. At least if I play that game that far. And I think we help him twice. In Reunion, for the obvious. I hope it is obvious at least. If not, we will see that then. And in X3 Terran Conflict, we will help him again with something else. With something also very interesting.
You are talking
which I do not want to spoil.
Please, Doc,
Oh god, please don't shoot the temple. Gary, stop shooting the temple, please. I don't think the Gona will appreciate that. The strange, very peaceful people who just want to find Earth for some reason. Although they never seen it or, well, don't come from there or something. Actually, aren't they the descendants of the ship that Nathan Argan was flying? At least the stories from Earth must stem from there. And they didn't have anything to do with Kyle Brennan, because as Kyle Brennan arrived here, the Gona Temple was already there, and the Gona movement was already going.
Successfully docked.
And they were... Oh wow, this looks
cool.
cool.
You wish to visit the Gona Temple. The Gonas welcome you aboard.
Don't shoot them, please. And the Gonas were already trying to convince everyone that a planet like Earth exists. Or a planet called Earth or Terra or whatever they call it here. I think it's still Earth. But they call themselves the Terrans. Which is the humans, actually. Although Terra is just Earth. Just in... Was it Greek? Not sure if it's Greek or Latin. Probably Latin, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Why is this thing in the middle of my flight path, guys? It looks cool, but damn it, guys. And why is this brickwork? I mean, everything is way lighter in space, but how did you get bricks in here? And build the station out of it? I mean, I'm just... You didn't even build the station out of it because there's metal everywhere. But you build the bricks onto the metal to increase the mass of the station. Why? Let's go down there, not up onto the left. No, please don't do that, joystick. Don't know why it does that sometimes. Maybe it's already... It already had too much wear and tear, I don't know. Don't want to buy a new one, that thing costs $200.
Connection to local trading network established.
Make sure you buy salvage insurance so you can save in space. Yeah, I should, but it's expensive if I recall. They have a jump drive too, of course. And the transporter device, which is really good. And cool, but too expensive now. Argon law enforcement would be nice. Yeah, look at that, 3,000 credits. We can't. FMAX, we can't buy that yet. It's just not in the cards. Next time though, when we have more money. I believe Terra is Earth, Ground, and Latin. So it was Latin, yeah. Where is he? Noah? Noah Geffold. But I like that there are so many names in here, so you have to really know where, for whom you are looking. The other guys will just tell you where a specific station is or something, or where you have to fly through which gate to find something. Nothing important, actually. There's no really any dialogue with them. But with these special characters, there is. And apparently, we are outside the ship again. Okay. You have 9k credits. What makes you think you can't buy something that costs 3k? It's not worth it to buy 3 of them. I can use these credits to trade and make 1 million out of them. It's way harder to trade with 1,000 credits than with 9,000 credits if you have a trade ship. And we have one. So that's why. That's why I can't buy them, Bernie.
Ah, young Brennan Summer it is, isn't it? It's
You
my
look so
pleasure
strange
and honor to meet
in
the
3D.
son of such a fine man as your father truly is. I know you came to meet him. He told me about it. And believe me, young Brennan, I've never seen him talking about anything that excited him so much ever before. Not even
But we will not
when he
meet
was
him.
talking about Earth.
But apparently we can't meet him still. He really, really wants to see you. And I talked to him about this. But he's not here, no. No, he won't talk. No, he won't talk to you now. But why, my good friend? No, he won't. just be patient, you know? Do some stuff for me. Maybe you will see him someday. Someday. It seems to be more of a syndicate that keeps my father hostage and wants me to do stuff for them than anything else right now. Exactly, we only have 9k and a ship you can fill up with like 500k. Yes, 500k of other goods, because you can't trade these licenses, these salvage licenses. So, yes, other stuff you can easily fill a ship with 500k of some stuff, but some other stuff will not even fill your ship by 20% for 500k. So we need more money before we can afford these salvage insurances, because they are literally optional. They are just a luxury good for us. We can save at any station, so I just need to dock. Yes, I'm bad at docking, we have seen that, but you know, in general. Can you lead me to him? Yeah. Can you lead me to him by any chance?
Believe me, I would much prefer
So
to
no.
tell you something else other than what I have to. But I fear I've bad news for you, young Brennan Sama. Your father told us that he expected to be back by now, but he hasn't appeared. I am, in fact, lacking the comprehension of his belatedness. With your arrival and your eagerness to meet your father, I very much doubt he would allow himself to be late on such an occasion. We haven't been able to enjoy his presence in Tezuras now, and we seem to have lost
So
the
days.
shining light in the endless darkness of the universe that surrounds us. What I am meaning is that we can't find him anywhere. I wish there was better news for you, young Brennan Sama.
What a shock. I was betting on this, actually. Then you can't have tried hard enough to find him. It can't be that difficult. Well, you know, there is apparently some stealth technology in the universe which will never occur later, and we can never have ourselves, so apparently it is. I would actually like Egosoft to add stealth technology. That would be amazing and really cool to deal with if they do it correctly, which unfortunately they don't have a record of doing stuff correctly the first time, but you know, in general that could be really cool and I would enjoy this. And it's already lore for some reason, just no one has it. Probably just military does, just the deepest branches of the military or something. I am in fact lacking the comprehension of his belatedness. Well, apparently, Bernie, that's what he said. Those Gona, I am amazed they survived X3. They are somewhat concentrated incompetence. Yeah, and they don't have lasers, Cosmodan. They only have big shields, but their ships don't have lasers. So that they survived is really amazing, to be honest. But they're peaceful. Why would you attack someone like them? They don't have much. Their ships don't even have lasers, so what can they have with them? Actually, we will see that they do trade, though. But the good thing on their side is their ships have strong shields and they are very fast. They're very fast ships, so they probably can just outrun most of the enemies. At least something is big about them. Wow. Then you can't have tried hard enough. Come on, step up your game.
I understand your anger, young Brennan Sama. You have my deepest apologies, but I promise you, we will find out the whereabouts of your father, and we will also find out about the path his fate has led him on. I have already talked to Bandana, a good friend of Brennan Sagian, about his unexpected disappearance. He called me back just Mizuras ago and told me about a very disturbing talk he had with Eleanor Coe from TerraCorp, whom you might have already met.
Yes, we did.
His troubled words led me to believe that maybe something might have happened to your father. He also said they'd be coming over here to discuss it in more detail and at length.
Every character has creepy eyes, indeed, F-Max.
Must be hard for you, young Brennan Sama, but I'm sure your father is all right, and you will see that destiny is on our side when he returns safe and unharmed. Always remember, the existence of a simple solution is always out there, waiting to be uncovered, but overshadowed by the dark forces that build our imagination.
Yes.
Argon Intelligence Service Corvette to Gona Temple, Bandana here. It's an honor to meet the beholder of the truth. Hello, Julian, my friend. I didn't expect that we'd meet again this soon. Before we get to start, I have someone for you. Looks like my comm calls helped more than I thought. He wanted to see you right away, so I couldn't stop him from tagging along.
Hey, Jules, it's me, Brett. Good to see your face again, pal. Thanks for having a word with Mr. D. We'll talk again later, okay?
Okay, we
Hello,
have our
everyone.
friend back.
Before we get to the bad news, I'd like to bring Julian up to speed on everything he doesn't know yet. Julian, your father was on a mission to recover information about a long-lost ship from ancient Gona history, the legendary AP Gunner. We thought it didn't exist anymore, but lately we got some clues that led us to believe that there might still be a chance that it was not destroyed as we first thought. The reason why this is so important to your father is quite simple. The ship he is looking for is an old Earth vessel which could provide us with the coordinates we need to find a way to Earth. During our last
Makes sense.
conversation, Kyle, your father, told me that he had made a big discovery at the destroyed ancient jump gate. That was the last thing we heard from him. The gate he was talking about was once used by an Earth fleet to lure away the attacking Xenon forces. It was an action that prevented Earth from being destroyed. After the Xenon followed them here, they destroyed the gate, where they got defeated in the end. The remains of the gate and the last position Brennan broadcasted from are located in the sector Brennan's Triumph. But usually he doesn't leave without telling us where to find him, or where he expects his business to take him. The other thing that adds to my concern is that last video contact I had with him a couple of Tezuras ago. I'll transmit it onto your screen so you can see for yourself.
Elena, sorry, I know I'm late, but I found some unbelievable information at the old Earth Gate. You wouldn't believe me if I told you right away, so I'm gonna check some things out first, meet some people, and get some proof before I return. If what I've found is really true, well, all these Yazuras of searching, and it was always
Best camera, by the way.
Expect me back with some good news soon. Kyle, out.
That's about it. Looks like I was the last one to have contact with him. Any further information from the Secret Service?
No, nothing. I went through everything we have, but the service has nothing more than you do. I just hope he didn't get himself into trouble. What do you think it is that got him so excited?
Well, he must have been talking about the gunner.
But this cannot be. Over the eons, every bit of information we have gathered indicated that the tragic incident in Antigone led to the unfortunate devastation of the gunner. I tried to reach Brennan Sajin with my words, to tell him that he'd be hunting ghosts on his search for this holy ship.
But we know that the AP gunner was at the destroyed Earth Gate, the very same location Brennan was contacting me from. Do you think all this is just coincidence?
I know, my friends, this is not the time for conclusions. But I think the indisputable fact that the gunner was at the gate and actively involved in the destruction of our only way to Earth, in a glorious attempt to save our brethren, doesn't necessarily mean that Brennan Sajin has found a lead. We've been searching all over the universe ourselves for Yazuras and Yazuras. We also had our eyes all over the destroyed gate. The panel cover is the only thing we found. And you know as well as I do that it doesn't contain any clues.
You know, Kyle, if he was there, and the message Eleanor received leaves us in no doubt about that, he must have found something.
And if it's only the panel cover, then maybe it's got something to do with that. Maybe we misinterpreted it in some way. Maybe we just missed something that wasn't obvious at first glance. I just wish he hadn't acted so secretively lately. I went through the notes I found at his desk, but found no clue whatsoever about what he was doing.
He vanished, all of a sudden. Nothing he could have found out about this long-lost relic could have been the cause of the tragic event that we have to face now.
You're right. It it doesn't make sense. But at this moment, the panel cover's the only clue we've got. I say we start looking there and assemble a team of Secret Service agents to investigate the gate.
Wow, that took long. I'm sorry, Firanya. Now's the time to get my head out of space and flip some houses. Gary, my dear, it really was a pleasure to be here. If I have the time, I will show up more often. I hope you will. Thanks. And I hope you have a good night and have a lot of fun with flipping houses. Yeah, FMAX, that took a long time right now. Wait, someone that speaks nonsense in the temple wearing a robe and warning you about the dark side. I'm glad he isn't small and green, Cosmodan. Wow. Ah, you were still here. Good. Thank you. And I hope you have a great night. Okay. Let's continue with this. So our father is missing now and we have to find him. I think I know what happens at the gate, so... Oh god. Please don't let it be this gate. The one I remember. This is a job for Brett and me. This would take too much time. Let me do it. No, that's a job for Brett and me. I mean, I need some help.
Sorry, Mr. D, but I think Julian is right. We have to get going. You know our files, and you know how good Jules and I work as a team.
Just give me a better ship, please.
It's your father, Julian.
Give me a Cerberus.
And if you and Brett want to do this, I'll give the two of you a head start.
Please give me a Cerberus.
Fine with me. I suggest that Julian reports back to me as soon as the two find any new information. Needless to say that TerraCorp will do everything to support you.
I'm preparing a mission briefing for both of you with all the background information the service has at hand. Please have a look at the information on your way to the gate in Sector Brennan's Triumph.
Farewell, young Brennan.
Oh god, the eyes.
Luck be with you, and so shall we.
Yeah, please close your robe next time, thanks. Because I think I see breast hairs. And I don't want to see your breast hairs. We don't get a better ship, unfortunately. Sometimes in X you get better ships for stronger, for harder missions. In X3 that was amazing because you could get, if you follow the story, in the first 2 hours or so, your own Terran Corvette in Terran Conflict, which is oh so good. I love that so much about the game. And that set you up really nicely for whatever you want to do. You want to just fight or trade or whatever. You could do all this with the ship, with the ships you got, and that was awesome. Don't think people get anything here though. And the bulletin board is not that great for jobs, unfortunately. There are some. Required a fast M5 to Satellite Factory Alpha and Red Light. Well, that would be good. That's a job we can do, actually. Do we have to do this mission right now, or can we do the M5 thing? Oh, wait. I need a pilot. No, I need a pilot. I will pay 135. Really? Only 135 credits? Probably because our rank is so crap. But as you can see, you don't find all the missions all the time. Which is sad. I would have liked if Egosoft at any point in time had made a universe-wide blackboard, bulletin board, or whatever you want to call it, that is just a conglomeration of sectors and missions in them. That would have been great. Even if you would have to buy into this, that would have been a great addition to the game, and I can't stress enough how needed that would be. And unfortunately, you can't even do it in X4. I spent so much time in the Vida. Which one was that, Cosmodan? I remember the name, yes, I do. But which one was the Vida? A BB?
Holy Argno, Jules. You have no idea how awful these Argon prison facilities really are. Your Commander D really saved my butt, Jules. Thanks for your help. I owe you a lot.
Okay. Is that you? Oh, but I don't know why it sometimes rolls awkwardly in one direction. My thing here. Is that you? Yeah, Brett Sarah. So we're both in M5. That is a good indicator that an M5 will be able to do this mission. So I think we shall. Where do we need to go? Destroyed gates in Brennan's Triumph. With my pal Brett. Those salvage insurances in the Gona Temple could come in handy. You know what? Yeah, now I will buy some. At least one. I will buy one because I need to save just in front of this gate, because I know where we have to go, and that is really dangerous space to Brennan's Triumph. And I'm not sure if we can do this.
You are talking to positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
I know why Ben said that we should get engine tunings. I hope we can even do this without. That'll be bad. I think it was the last ship you get in TC from Earth? No. Was that the Vidar? Was the Vidar the Corvette? Else I missed content. No, I think... Wasn't the... I thought the Vidar was the troop transport. Or was it called something else?
The Gonas welcome you aboard.
Yeah, shut up. Oh! Oh, I don't have to fly there. I can just... Okay, that's good information. You can just hit escape. Should we get 2? Let's get 2 just in case. It is a lot of money, but I don't want to spend it. But yeah. Good that you can skip the flying scene. I was thinking as much, but I didn't try before. Now, we need to go... Oh god, where do we need to go? We need to go east. Twice. Where's the east gate? We need to go to Orbelt. Then we need to go to Cloud... Oh god, yeah. Because we don't have the sectors yet, I think we should go this way. Cloud Base southeast. Then north to whatever that is. Then another one north to the hole. Then to Atreus Clouds. And then south through the pirate sectors. And that's why this is very dangerous what we're doing right now. Oh, it is the ATF M6. It is. Okay, so that's the Corvette. Yes, okay, perfect. Yeah, I love this one. I really love this Corvette. It's so good, the M6. No, M6? Isn't that a frigate?
Entering system or belt.
No, the M7 was a frigate, right? And the M6, frigate or bomber, I think. And the M6 was the Corvette. I'm really not sure anymore. I really have to play X3 again. Which is why we play X2 now. So we can play X3 afterwards. And I want to play Reunion. Because I really want to have the yacht of the Pontifex Paranidia again. Because that ship was just the most amazing ship ever created in this game. Just so much fun. Such a cool ship. Great weapons, great shields. Everything is amazing. It was also called something kind of... something different. Close but different. I'm not sure anymore. It's all too long gone. That's why I need to replay this. And I think last time we were at the gate in X1, in X Beyond the Frontier, I think I was thinking about this game with what happens at the gate, or what can happen at the gate. Okay, that's Cloud Base southeast. Now we need to go north. West, east, south, north. Yeah, this should be north. Somewhere. Unfortunately, it's buried in the clouds. We don't have any good upgrades. We don't even have a good booster. I'm not sure if we can survive this trip. I hope we can, and we're almost hit by our wingman. Yeah, look at that. He's way faster than we are. Can we even make this trip? 490 meter per second. We are just 285 per second. We are freakishly slow for a scout. Can we make this, F-Max? I think you know best at the moment of us here. Because he's almost double the speed we have. We don't have weapons, shield, speed, or to sum it up, no chances. It doesn't mean we have no chances. We can fly smart. You know? Pirates and others will conform to normal routes most of the time. And if you divert from these trading routes, like straight from gate west to north, that's a straight line route.
President's End.
And there's some fighting here, great. And if you divert from these routes, they will not follow. Most of the time. President's End. Actually, this is a sector where we can go east, so that's perfect. That's exactly where we need to go. But the problem is the next sectors. This is a protected sector. The next one won't be. Yeah, and unfortunately my wingman is flying back and forth because we can't keep up. Which stops me from using Zeta. That trader was too close. So I'm literally not sure if we can do this, but we'll try. We'll for sure try. And I want to come to a special point in the story, actually. If we can, right now. Just because it's very cool and maybe a good point. Well, actually it's really bad for some reasons, but you know. As long as you follow Brett, you should be okay. Okay. Well, isn't he actually following me? He's just flying ahead?
Entering system. Elena's fortune.
But you mean Elena's fortune? Well, isn't that nice? Despite the impression of respectability afforded to this system through the honored name of Elena Coe, this asteroid-strewn colony is a favorite haunt of cutthroat smugglers, wreck sweepers, and hull cutters. The system has come to be a reliable, if illegal, source of controlled and specialized weaponry. Oh, nice. So, not really Elena here.
Hi, Bandana here.
Oh,
I
God.
just wanted to warn you. Be careful out there, you hear me? Less than a stazura ago, we were attacked by an as-yet unknown alien force in President's End. They're broadcasting it on every channel. They caught us with our pants down. It's absolute chaos over there. We have very little information about what exactly happened. But at the moment, it looks like the attack came totally out of the blue. Hell, a stazura ago, we hadn't even had a single confirmed contact
There
with
it
that
is,
race
guys.
called the Kark. Now it looks like they've declared war on us. It doesn't make any sense. We don't know if this was a single attack or if it's the beginning of something bigger. So just be careful out there and don't take any risks. Oh yes, it might be wise to stay as far away from President's End as possible.
Well,
We
we're
don't
in
know
it.
if it's entirely safe there. Our patrols are still checking for remaining ships.
Oh no, it's
I've
President's
attached a
End. We are in
record of the
Elena's
video
fortune.
live feed that was broadcast moments ago. I'll keep you updated if we find out anything new.
So,
Take
we
care. Bandana out.
we just left President's End and now we hear from an attack. Let's see the video report. That's very important now.
What is... Oh my, what's this? I don't know if you can see that there's something going on out there. We don't know exactly what we're looking at here.
Oh, there they are, the Kark. Oh god,
God,
look at this
what
big
was
ship.
that? Did you see that? It just appeared there out of nowhere.
Look at this.
I don't have what's... Did you see that? The thing we're looking at just seemed to split into smaller parts. But I don't think it was as a result of an attack. At least from here it did. It looks like we're under attack now too. I don't know if you got that on film, but this looks bad. This looks really,
Oh god,
really bad.
that's a destroyer of the
What's
Argon
that?
Federation.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah!
And that's all we got before we lost contact with our embedded reporter aboard the Argon Perula Defense 24-8. The Argon High Council is currently holding a meeting discussing the shocking events that took place deep within Argon territory today. We haven't been able to get any official response yet, but are looking forward to the press conference which will be held shortly after the meeting. This is Kira Natal, IBC News.
Well, at least he was dedicated, right? Till the end he filmed. And even after the end. Poor guy. Yeah, he died. Okay, that was the event I meant. So President's End was actually the sector that got attacked, which we just left, by the way. So they followed us, or they followed after us. And they're all dead now. Isn't that sucky? Those were the Kark, which is literally in the name of this iteration of X, of the X universe, it's the threat. It's the literal threat that comes up in this game and will stay with us for the rest of eternity, apparently, because the Karg will never be defeated as far as X4 is concerned. Although the Karg and X4 are the lousiest enemies you have ever seen because they are just a non-issue anymore. In this game and in the next 3 games, the Karg will be one of the worst enemies you could ever encounter in any sector, actually. The Karg are freaking scary. Split fire. Okay, I have no idea where I have to go, actually. Oh god, look at this. The population is 817 million pirates. No, 81 million pirates. I can't read sometimes. Sounds like this is a perfect time to end the stream on this cliffhanger. Well, we could. We could at least end this video, and I think we should, but now we know what the threat is, and we will have to deal with this threat, and we will deal with this in various ways across the next 3 games. And goddamn, these guys are the scariest enemy we can face right now. And if we even see them coming next to us in this ship, we are dead. We cannot win. There is no chance for us to win this. And with this, I send you off to the next part. Goodbye everyone, leave me comments and likes, and we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.